RG3 called what Angel Reese did hate. He said you could see the hate on her face for Caitlin Clark. I'm not really sure when we moved in to being able to read the expressions of a person and know their intent, know their character, know their perspective. But he does understand hate because I think he also understands the hate of self. When you look at the play, which is all we can speak to as professionals, all we can speak to as analysts, Angel Reese pushed one of her teammates. Caitlin Clark had a hard foul, which is part of basketball. I feel like it was assessed correctly. And Angel Reese's reaction is the sort of reaction you get in a situation when you feel like you took an intentionally hard foul.
But that wasn't an intentionally hard foul. That was a very light foul. Angel Reese overreacted. RG3's reaction was accurate. Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. They're rivals. That's natural.
That's competitiveness. That's rivalry. That's not hate. And so now, though, when RG3 jumps on to the hate train or to the angry train, and now follows along with what we saw from Keith Olbermann, what we saw from Dave Portnoy, as they poured on to Angel Reese to make her the villain in Caitlin Clark's heroic or hero story.
Right.
The one thing we know about RG3 is he's not having conversations at his home about what Black women have to endure in this country, about
Oh Lord, y'all, here goes that Black woman victim talk. Guys, you don't have to pander to Black women, man. If you rock with Black women, just rock with them. You ain't got to do all that old ass kissing. I can't stand these old simp pandering ass kissing dudes, man. Seriously, Ryan Clark is a serious simp. I'm pretty sure that his wife tell him what to do at home. Seriously, guys, I'm serious. You don't have to do all this old ass kissing. If you rock with Black women, just rock with them.
what young Black women and athletes like Angel Reese have had to deal with being on the opposite side of Caitlin Clark's rise and ascension into stardom. Now, when you look at
Oh Lord. So what? So what? They should be happy that Caitlin Clark is getting this attention because it brings more attention to the sport. It's bringing more money to the people are looking at it now because of her. So you should be happy.
it, I think Asia Wilson is the face of the league. Asia Wilson is the best player in the league. Caitlin Clark is the most important player in the
Right.
WNBA. And a ton of her fandom has come along with some racial bias or some racial pieces to
So couldn't you say that about Angel Reese? The people who support her over Caitlin Clark? You could say that. You could say the same thing about her.
why people love her so much. And so now, if you're RG3, when is the last time within your household you've had a conversation about what she's dealing with? You haven't been able to do that because in both of your marriages, you've been married to white women. You haven't had opportunities to have.
Okay, so now he's trying to shame him for being married to white women, but his first child is from a white woman. I find it to be very hypocritical, Ryan Clark, because I'm pretty sure you was knocking white women down left and right in your heyday. I find it to be very hypocritical.
Those conversations to educate you on what they're feeling, what Black women deal with, what they're seeing when they think of a young Angel Reese. And the whole time that he's mimicking Angel Reese and bobbing his head and moving his neck while he's doing this whole piece, his wife is in the back amening and clapping. And so
See, okay, right here now, Ryan Clark is being very disingenuous because he wasn't doing all that. And not all that, his wife wasn't doing it. She was just sitting in the chair while he was talking. See, right here, this is the part where he says this in order to trigger Black women's emotions because he knows that they're going to feel a certain type of way when you say his white woman was clapping. His white wife was sitting in the chair clapping and amen. He knows the reaction and the emotion that he's going to invoke into these Black women when he says this. He's being very disingenuous. And to all my Black women out there, Guys like this, they're not really for you. They're not really on your side. They're just saying all this stuff so you can get emotional, so you can watch their videos to make money off you. They're not really for you like that.
So to me, it's just another situation that now this young lady has to deal with. When I worked with RG3, he would make all of these sort of corny jokes about milk and how much he loved it and how important it was. And he always points out on social media the color of his wife's skin, as if the color of her skin is what makes her special, as if the color of her skin is what makes her a good wife. I've met the lady, I've had a conversation with her.
Right.
I think she's more than that. But it also leads to what Black women deal with a lot from Black men.
I wonder why he keeps bringing up RG3's wife. Look, if you have if you disagree with his sports take, just keep it to that. You don't have to keep talking about his wife. That's very low brow, Ryan Clark. Seriously. And like I said, guys, he's being very disingenuous. All this is just a ploy to invoke those emotions in Black women. That's what he's trying to do. Because you guys, there is a market for pandering to Black women. Seriously, there is a market for pandering to Black women. A lot of these people who sit up there and try to kowtow and ass kiss for Black women, man, they don't really believe that shit they talking about. They're just trying to evoke these emotions in Black women so they can look at their videos so they can make a lot of money.
Who have chose to date or marry outside of their race. They always feel like they have to go the extra mile to prop up the woman that they're married or the woman that they're with over Black.
Okay, give us some examples of who then. See, once again, guys, he's lying. Black men, we don't do that. For all the Black men out there that's for the most of them that's married to white women or dating out or married outside their race or dating outside their race, they don't say anything about Black women. Black women have more to say about them than they do them. I've never heard RG3 say anything about Black women. I've never heard him demean Black women. I never heard him say anything about Black women. So right here, Ryan Clark is being disingenuous. He over here lying his ass off.
Black women by denigrating Black women. I feel like we should have an opportunity to move past that and understand that Angel Reese can be great in her own right, as Caitlin Clark is as well. Caitlin Clark is a likable and lovable superstar. She pays homage to the stars of the past. She pays homage to the Black women that have come before her.
No, she's forced to pander to him because she doesn't want to get bullied.
And now she is carrying the mantle forward. So there's no need to pin those two against each other and paint them based on stereotypical tropes. And I think this is what I'd like RG3 to know, that no matter how much he continues to echo the microaggressions of racists, he'll be no less Black than me.
All right, kill your ass on somewhere, Ryan Clark. I mean, guys, once again, guys, I'm so sick of these pandering, ass kissing dudes who just always want to put their cape on for Black women. Black women are not these motherfucking special victims. They have a chance and an opportunity just like everybody else. Really, I'm sick of that shit. And once again, guys, I'm gonna hit this shit home. I'm gonna say this once again. People like Ryan Clark, they don't really believe that shit they saying wholeheartedly. They don't believe it. There is a market for pandering to Black women. You have guys like Ryan Clark coming out telling Black women what they want to hear and invoking all these kind of emotions, so Black women can get riled up and look at their videos, and then they make a lot of money. These guys don't care nothing about Black women's problems. And how you gonna sit up there and tell RG3 that he don't sit around and have these discussions? RG3, he has 2 Black sisters. He has a Black woman. He has a Black mother. You don't think he talks to them? Who are you to tell him that he don't understand? And another thing, you sitting around here trying to shame him for being married to a white woman. Dude, your first child is from a white woman. What are you talking about? Guys, what a hypocrite. Anyway, y'all, this your boy Master Capone. This dude better you channel, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.